In this video, I'm going to show you how to hit more greens. It's statistically proven that hitting more greens will lower your scores. So if we can do that, we can lower your scores. Tip number one is all about aim. Now for you, you might think, I'm going to switch off now, this is boring. But listen to me. Pros do this every single shot. They are very meticulous on what they do regarding aim. Now I've brought the mini map up on the screen here. We've got 150 yards. We've got a pin position that's sort of front right of this whole green complex that we've got going on here. We can see that the wind is 4 miles an hour off of the left hand side. So the wind is going across the hole this way to a right hand pin. Now, you're going to think, okay, I'll just aim a little bit left of the hole. Realistically, we're going to need to aim this thing probably more over that bunker. You've got 2 reasons for that. 1, we want to hit the bigger part of the green to make sure that we hit it. 2, the wind is across. And 3, when the ball hits the green, it's going to move the way of the shape of the shot. So when you've got that wind working across to the right, the ball is going to bounce that way as well, okay? So we need to take that into account as well. So we're going to put an aim point that's probably somewhere over that bunker, maybe a couple of yards long of it as well, because we want to clear this trap, but we don't want to go as far as that one. So we might go for like a 152 number in our heads as well. You can see now that I've moved that aim point, right? We're at that 156 counter. It's about 10 yards left of the pin. You will have a look at that on the golf course and think, wow, I am aiming quite far left here. But what we're doing is taking into account the green complex. So that pin is far on the right hand side. So anything that misses right is pretty much dead. We're looking at the bunker positioning and making sure that we hit it far enough to go past that first one, but not far enough to hit it in the far one. We're also taking the wind into account and how that's going to affect the ball when it hits the green. Let's have a go at it. So I've got my aim point. I'm aiming at that 156 number and we're just going to fire it at it. It's a lovely strike if I do say so myself. It's now starting to drift in a little bit. There we go, bang in the middle of the green. Oh, if only that was super close to the pin. That was a decent effort. Okay, so aim is your first one. Make sure you take these factors into account. I promise you, just doing that alone, which we can all do, will make golf feel a lot simpler. Tip number 2 is for the average Joes out there, but I really like what we do with this, okay? So it's hitting the ball before we hit the ground. I know, sounds super simple, but how many times do we not do it? Let's give you a little routine that can help you out doing this when you're on the golf course. So not necessarily any drills, just a routine that will help you do it on the golf course. So what I would do is, first of all, get your aim point, find a little marker on the ground so you know what you're aiming at, something in front of the ball. Now, all I would do then is, before I go into the golf ball, I'm just going to set up next to the golf ball. And I'm going to have 1 or 2 practice swings where I just make sure I brush the ground, but I'm making sure that the lowest point of the club, when it brushes the ground, is in front of the golf ball. All I'm going to do from there is set in and just hit the same swing that I just did. It's a lovely strike. I think I pulled it a little bit. Wind's starting to bring it back, but you'll see I'm 2 for 2 on hitting the green so far. Tip number 3, again, such a simple one. We all overlook it so much. We think too technical and we just overthink this factor totally. It is knowing your carry yardages, not your total, your carry yardages. Now I've got 8 iron in my hands here. A pretty silky smooth one is about 156, 157. So I know that I'm going to carry enough over that first bunker, but not hit it too far into that next bunker. Knowing your carry numbers are so crucial to hitting more greens. So I'd suggest either get yourself a gapping session with your local pro on a TrackMan, or go down to the range. There's slightly, numbers might be a little bit hyped on the machines at the range. So I'd probably suggest going and getting yourself into a sim like this, or with your local PGA Pro, and just get on the TrackMan or a GC Quad and really get those numbers dialed in so you know exactly your average carry for each club. Now, I've got 8 iron. I know it goes about 156, 157. I'm going to hit it at that aim point again, and we'll see if we can get 3 out of 3. Won't put the cursors on it. Might even be the best one so far. Here we go, drifting in a little bit. There we go, 154. So a couple of yards off of my carry distance that I thought it should come out at, but I've got over both bunkers. I've hit 3 shots there. Every single one of them has hit the green in a location where I've either got a chance to hold a putt or an easy 2-putt for par. If you're making pars, golf seems a lot easier. Hope that video helps you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time for some more top tips.